I meant to go live on my vlog channel. It's fine. We always end up talking about the same shit anyway. Fuck. Well, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the live stream. If you're catching the playback, you can follow along in the live chat replay. I meant to go live on my vlog channel where I do makeup and stuff, but I don't think I switched over. Which that's not what I can see right now, but I just posted a short on my main like 30 minutes ago, and I don't think I switched over accounts, so I think I'm on my main channel right now. Shit. Oh, hi Bella. Yeah, my leg is good. It's good. Weird freak injury where I pulled a muscle or something in my hamstring, and it was very, very painful. Yeah, you're on the main. Okay, well, shit. It's okay. We always end up talking about the same stuff anyway. If you could like the live stream, that would be very helpful. I'm just going to do my makeup and hang out and talk to you guys and all of that stuff. Well, hey there. Sharon said hi from New York. What part of New York? Yeah, it's the main. You know, I have 3 kids and I'm going absolutely crazy. So I hurt my leg by doing yard work. I actually really enjoy mowing the grass, and like I like the hard work of it. And there's a lot of maintenance that is required for this property. We have a lot of plants. We have a peach tree. We have blueberries, blackberries, wild mint, wild strawberries. Burner just planted pumpkins, so we've added pumpkins to our feast. So yeah, there's a lot of work that is required, you know, just on the plants alone. So I was mowing and I was weed eating, and I was like, I have testosterone. I'm like, I'm the man around this, because it just makes me feel like, you know, like Rosie the Riveter. And I was just fucking all about it, you know, and somewhere in that, I pulled my hamstring, and it was so bad. It hurt like I couldn't walk day 1. On day 2, it was very painful on day 1, and then on day 2 I couldn't walk at all. Day 3 it was a little bit like tender, and now it's mostly healed. But you know, that was painful. But it's just, you know, my sign that I need to listen to my body, and, you know, when I'm tired and all of that, I need to take breaks. But I'm like, oh, I'm so close to being done, and like, look how good it looks, and I don't listen to my body as much as I should. Greetings from Antarctica. Is it cold there? Is that a stupid question? It's summer, but okay. Oh, I don't know anything about anything. I don't know anything about any of that. I don't care. To use a seating riding mower or a regular walk behind. So I have a regular lawnmower, but it's battery powered. And you know, I have to fucking charge the battery. Like I can't, it's too big to mow the grass just with one battery charge. So I usually have to take a break and recharge the battery before I can finish the yard. And Burner's always yelling at me to take a break or to let him help. And, you know, we do split up the mowing because it is crazy, but I just like it. I just like it. He likes to weed eat. I like to mow. He likes to plant shit. You know, and I'm not good with plants. If I walk by a plant, they're going to be like, I'm just going to lie myself because we know this bitch is not going to water us. So yeah, we're a good team. People live in Antarctica. Okay, so maybe my question about is it cold there wasn't stupid. Because, you know, it is cold. Hi, Brody, I see you. I saw Lindsay in here too, I think. That's some of the downsides of electric mower. Yeah, so if you want your grass to have a rough chop, if you want every single blade of grass to be a different length, if you want to not be able to finish the job, get an electric lawnmower. If you want to work harder, not smarter. Get an electric lawnmower. You know, you're making a difference out there with the environment. You know, it's fun. So fun. It's not. How hot does it get where we live? Hundreds. Gets into the hundreds. Burner's new video is dope. Oh, I think so. I think so. What's crazy about that is I'm pretty sure, do you not want to come out? Pretty sure he's been working on that for like 2 years. And he finally got a chance to film the video a few months ago. Oh my God, this broke. We got 200 people and only 37 likes. Can y'all like the live for me? That would be amazing. Teacher April, hi, I see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh my God, now I can't get this out of here. That sucks. She looks kind of sad. I look like I'm confused as to why my pump is not working now. The more I press it down, the worse it gets. Oh my God. No. Okay, this is really dumb. Hold on. Oh my God, I can't get this out of here. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I'll just do it like this. Because that pump is not trying to work. It's fine. Trust the process. Happy to see you. Happy to see you guys too. I know I usually do makeup on the vlog channel, but I didn't switch over, so I apologize. We can talk about whatever you want, because I have now messed it up. We can talk about gardening, we can talk about prison, we can do whatever you want. That was too much. Are you happy with Invisalign braces? I'm a little behind on that. My mental health was mental healthing, you know, and I just did not keep up with it last year. And I know that we're like halfway through this year. I stopped doing Invisalign, but it's paid for. I need to really just go back and get more trays and all that stuff. I think that traditional braces are way easier. It's a lot less work because I am a snacking bitch. I love a charcuterie board and I love to just snack all day, and I like Red Bull a lot, coffee. And Invisalign is not about that life, so. Just get traditional braces. I'll show you guys the foundation I'm using in a second. I see y'all asking. If it doesn't match, force it, okay? Okay, so am I too old for braces? Fuck no, dude. You're not too old for anything. You're not too old for the cool ass hairstyle. You're not too old to go back to college. You're not too old to wear whatever you want to wear. Hell no, you're not too old. So I am, oh, thank you for becoming a member, Hanny. I'm using More Than a Pretty Face from Polite Society. This is in the shade Very Light Warm. And then I've mixed it with the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Mont Blanc, in the shade Bitches Pale, okay? You're never too old to do all of the things that you want to do. Go do all the things. Lost my concealer. What's the latest tea? This is not a tea channel. You don't see tea in the name of this channel, right? I'm not here for any drama. If you're looking for drama, you are in the wrong place. I'm a prison addiction, mental health, crazy life story content creator. I'm also a vlogger. And I don't know what you're looking for. This ain't TMZ over here, baby. do need to find my concealer though. Would I do another meet and greet in Chicago or another area? I'm never going back to Chicago again if I can help it. That city is dead to me. No offense. Also, your pizza sucks. I'm over it. Deep dish pizza is disgusting. Italian beef sandwiches dipped in fucking au jus, so they're soggy as shit if you don't choke it down in one bite. Disgusting. Y'all are tripping. The thing that you do get right though is those chocolate cake shakes. Oh, man, holy hell. That might be worth a plane ride. Lindsay, is Jory in here? Hold on, let me, I deleted all the mods. I don't even know how Brody has a badge. I deleted all of them. There you go. Yeah, New York pizza is the best pizza. Christ is king, get out. Did I mod someone else? Oh no. Oh no, I can fix it after. Someone just got a badge. I didn't mean to. What am I doing for dinner? I don't know. Alicia. Oh my God, maybe I blocked her. No. I just blocked Alicia. Oh my God, I'll fix it, Alicia, after the live stream. Why do they put those buttons right next to each other? I'm gonna have a panic attack. I swear to God. I did not mean to block her. I've known her like basically my entire life. And she monstered me on TikTok too. I just fucking blocked her. Okay, well, way to block your childhood friend, Jess. That's great. Good job. Shit. I love you guys too. I'll fix it, Alicia. I promise. God, see, I shouldn't be in charge of shit like this. Did the hand tattoo hurt? So yes, my artist had to go over my knuckles several times to get it as dark as it is. And like how do I show you? In between right here hurt really bad. That was pretty crappy. My most painful tattoo is on my rib cage. Look at this one strand of hair. Like, get in your assigned seat. What's your problem? Yeah, my rib cage definitely hurt. I don't have content about that except for on my Patreon. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills one in the shade medium brown. I have tinted my eyebrows and I've also microbladed my eyebrows. I've done all of the things. It's been a while, so this is kind of like the residuals, you know? Is JD as cool in real life as he is online? Y'all want the tea about JD? Are y'all ready for it? I don't think you're ready. Oh, there's Jory. Let's see if I don't block her. Okay. Slow down and focus. It's like putting reply next to reply all. Who does that? Okay. Lindsay, I've added you as a mod 14 times. Why is it not blue? I'm so confused. Jory's not blue either. I just added her. Okay, hold on. Let me try this again. Oh, because there's standard and then there is something else. Okay, hold on. If that doesn't work, I swear to God, I quit. Okay, comment something, you guys. Oh my God. Berners' song. Thank you, Kara. I'm just waiting to see if you guys are mods now, because I can do it on the back end in my studio. No wrench. Okay, well, I don't understand. It's fine. Okay, guys, please stop spamming the same comments over and over and over and over and over again. It really is annoying to everyone else in the chat. It's not even it's not letting me time anyone out. It's not letting me do anything. It's not my fault. Oh, y'all want the tea about JD? You want to hear all of the stuff about JD Delay. You want me to expose him and tell y'all the real truth about JD. He would not be on my wall if he was anything other than who he claims to be. He is just as genuine and funny and larger than life. I don't know why I did that. He's larger than life in real life, and he is a very genuine and very good person. His wife, Jax, is such a kind and like gentle soul. And, you know, they're just really good fucking people. And there's nothing that, there's nothing negative that I could ever say. In fact, when I was trying to leave and then finally did leave, my abuser, Jax and JD, they shared a lot with me, a lot of things that I didn't want to hear, a lot of things that I needed to hear, and they really helped me with the courage to leave. JD was one of the first ones to know what I was going through. I was very afraid to talk about it or say anything out loud. I was afraid to like literally tell anyone what I was going through, and JD and Jax really helped me at that time. Like I would send them 10-minute long voice memos, and I would probably sound absolutely batshit crazy. And everything that I was experiencing, Jax had experienced in her past relationships. And you know, from the male perspective, JD was able to tell me like certain things that I needed to hear that, you know, were painful and were very difficult. But both of their experiences together helped me recognize things that I didn't see at the time. And I'll forever be grateful for that. And, you know, just a few months prior to me having the courage to leave is when I met JD for the first time, like online. He had gotten one of his TikToks banned. And I saw one of his videos and I'm like, dude, F that. Like, go to YouTube, start over for sure on TikTok, go for that. But let me coach you on how to do this YouTube shit, you know? And I kind of gave him my formula and told him what to do. And, you know, he pours his heart and soul into all of his videos, and he works so hard, and he has just gone above and beyond on all these platforms. He finally hit 1 million. He was robbed of the silver play button. So I hope they give him the gold one. But, you know, it was just a few months after that is when I told JD and Jax what I was going through. And they were just incredible people. They're the best people in the world to have in your corner. And I'm very grateful for both of them. That's the tea with JD. I don't know why people are constantly trying to, you know, pit content creators against each other, or be like, oh my God, are they really like this in real life? Are they, if you like the stories, and you like someone's content, stop trying to pick it apart and, you know, find a reason to not like that person. Oh my God, I can't time this person out. Please stop spamming the same thing over and over again. I'm not going to say your name now because it's irritating my entire chat. Please stop. I can't give you your wrench, Jory. It's not working. I can't even put anyone in timeout. Nothing is working. Like, I keep clicking it. I blocked freaking Alicia, but now I can't. Oh my God, it's so frustrating. That is so frustrating. Oh, I missed the super chat. I'm sorry, you guys. The $2 ones go by really fast. I have loved your videos for years. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I can't even block anyone. I blocked Alicia, and now that I'm trying to add my moderators back, I can't do that, and I can't put anyone in timeout. It's just not working. Anyway, I'll fix it after the live. You're jealous of my makeup abilities? No, stop it. What red flags did you overlook in your past relationship that you can see now looking back? That, man, that's a laundry list. One of the first red flags, I thought he was kidding. Was that my ex told me we were on a date. We'd only been like dating for just a few weeks probably, but we were at a restaurant and he told me that he doesn't apologize, that he never apologizes. And I'm like, ever? No, I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong. I don't apologize. And I'm like, wow. I can't get rid of anyone, Jory. It's not working. I can't take it off. I can't take it off. Just take it off. I can't. Hold on. Let me try to do it from my computer. Okay, hold on. Settings. Community. What's Jory's actual tag? Hold on. I should know how to spell that by now. Okay. Let's see if that works. I'm like waiting, like, ugh. Oh, this is fun. Are we having fun? I guess I could do it from my actual thing. Ha! That worked. Oh, y'all are toast. Y'all are so fucked now. Jory has her wrench back. Well, thoughts and prayers. I got you, Lindsay, after the live. I have to like manually type in everyone's like thing. Oh man. Bye. I'm sober 7 years today. Your prison content inspires me. I'm a recovery coach now. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. It is not easy to be a recovery coach. That is something that is going to break your heart. You know, it's gonna break your heart, but it's an incredible thing to decide to use your experience to help other people. It has a lot of pros and cons, but I'm very proud of you. They are from TikTok Shop. I don't know if he knows I'm live. Oh, I told him to check the mail. Fuck. I should have checked the mail. He just said they are from TikTok Shop. That's crazy. Crazy that all the packages from TikTok Shop would come here. That's bizarre. Total mystery how that happened. Weird coinky dink. And I'm on TikTok all fucking day and a bunch of TikTok Shop things came. Bizarre. You know, it's just a weird world. People are so weird to be hunting you down. Oh yeah, you know, it is very odd. It is very odd. But you know who's gonna come out on top of that? Me. And not just me. All of the people across all of these different niches that these kinds of people have done that to, we are all going to come out on top, because the thing about me is when something happens to me or I make a huge mistake or I fuck up, I'm going to learn something from that. You know, I'm not going to continue to make the same mistakes over and over and over again. At least I'm gonna try not to. I am a human. But it's the adversity that makes me have a passion for whatever it is. You know, it's going through certain things. That's the reason why I decided to tell my story about prison and addiction, because I went through that stuff, you know? So I think it was necessary to kind of set me on fire to speak out against not against parasocial relationships, but the scariness behind it, because it can be very amazing and very positive, and it can also be dangerous. You know, not all content creators just want to make a ton of fucking money and just be rich and like live this glamorous life. Some of us just genuinely love making content, you know, and we have been blessed and we have made, you know, money off of that, but that's not at our core. A lot of us just love to create and we love to share our stories. And the internet can be a great place for that, but it can also be scary. And I've been diving into that more. And I've been working on a secret passion project with somebody who is, you know them, somebody who is very, you know, well-known, household name. And I'm working on a project about this with that inspiration from what I have experienced. So it goes far beyond me. A lot of content creators have experienced this and it's scary. In my case specifically, there's a different level of fear that comes with my case specifically, because of the background of the stalkers that I have. They're violent people. They are absolutely unhinged people, and women are helping them, which is even more bizarre. So I'm definitely going to spotlight that and share that story, but there's also 24 other people that are going to, you know, come to the table and show what they have gone through because of all of this. And hopefully it gets picked up by a very large network. We'll have to see. It could absolutely go nowhere. It could be dead in the water. You know, I could pour all of this time and effort and energy and money into this project and have it not signed. But the person that inspired me to really push to work on it, I trust them, and I think it will definitely go somewhere. Because of all of it though, it's made me more like guarded and closed off from sharing certain things. And it's why I don't have a lot of story times anymore, because people just pick it apart and They try to find a reason why anything I've accomplished shouldn't be credited, or they try to pick apart the story and make me out to be a liar when I'm literally telling my life story. And that's just, I guess, part of it, you know, but it's bizarre. That's why I made such a speech about JD, because I understand wanting to know, like, oh, are they really like that in real life? I get it. But like, just enjoy the content that he loves making, you know? And he would not be on my wall if he was anything other than an incredible human being. I know content creators that have a YouTube personality, you know? They're just really good fucking entertainers. And like, that is like what they do, you know? There's an entertainment aspect to it. And, you know, it is what it is. You wouldn't be like, yo, was Robin Williams really like Mrs. Doubtfire in real life? Right? Some people just have that thing. My personality is literally this. You see, what you see is what you get. I don't have separate personalities, and neither does JD. What you see is what you get. He's actually a lot more calm. He's not just like walking around screaming or anything. I miss the story times. You inspired me to tell my story. Then I did my job. I did a talk at medical school about addiction and pregnancy. Then I did my job. I inspired somebody to have the courage to tell their story. Hi, my beautiful tatted princess, Mama Jess. Oh, thank you for saving my life with your content. You know, that never gets old. Thank you for telling me that my content helped you. Sometimes I need those reminders, you know? It is a baby peep. It's actually a cat toy. I love when JD screams wood chipper. Yep, spot on. There's only one person that is like not great, you know, but they're attached to my meet and greet and I can't take that picture down. That was the only meet and greet I ever that was the only meet and greet I ever had, and that day means so much to me. So, you know. It's hard to read with one eye, especially the eye that is weaker. So hold on. I'm supposed to be wearing glasses all of the time. Why are you getting ready? Huh? I think I have a date tonight, actually. This like heavily tatted man asked me out. So, you know. He's kind of cute. He likes little peep and music. He's kind of cute. I think I'm gonna go for it. That's not the right brush. I almost put that on my lip. Why are you the same color? Jeffree Star and his bullshit. There we go. 9.5 years clean total, but I relapsed a couple years back, and that's when I found your content sober today. I'm so proud of you. It's hard to talk about us, you know? Liking little peep is a huge red flag. Yeah, well. If that's the biggest red flag, I think we're okay. What about the red flag tattooed on his face, though? Is that a red flag? What would you say about that one? What are his face tats? I don't know. Just some cartoons. And like a red flag and a filled-in star and a spider scorpion. Mike Myers. Can I name them all? Oh my God. Shit. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Someone keep count. A star, a red flag, Utah, a scorpion, Mike Myers, Bart, an anarchy symbol, SDH, Lil Peep. That's 9 already. Lips. 10. A girl's name. That's 11. Money bag. Spider. 2 like widow's, like spider webs up here, like in his widow's peak. As far as his whole head, I can't. Gun to my head, I can't answer because his head's covered too. I got 12, right? Did I get 12? How many fucking face tattoos does this dude have? I've never counted them. Oh, that's funny. I think I got 12. Spider webs, yeah, up here, I said that. So how many did I get? I have a picture of him somewhere. Who would ever get face tats? Grace? It's not for everyone, and it's okay. You don't have to get a tattoo on your face. It's the placement of tattoos that people seem to be very aggressive about. I got 14. No, I didn't. Did I? What's the tattoo on your left arm? I don't know. I don't remember. Why y'all ask me shit you know the answer to? Oh, Stuart. You've been here forever. Stuart Johnson, since you left your abuser, your entire demeanor has changed. You're happy, relaxed, clearly loving your life. It's so great to see you, bravo. Oh, thank you. And I wasn't like this half of last year. You know, I was still in a bad place mentally, physically. I got into another, bad situation, and I made bad decisions based on fear. I allowed people to come back into my life and come around me that shouldn't have been around me just because I didn't know how to keep myself safe. Cops weren't doing anything. I was scared. I was scared all of the time. And I'm like, I just got to get through one more day, And yeah, you had like 12 boyfriends since I've been following your channel a couple of years ago. That's interesting, Sarah. I've had 12 boyfriends. Do you want to tell me who they are? I'll wait. We'll all wait. I've had 2 boyfriends, and you met one of my exes from when I was a teenager. Just because I slept with somebody in between the end of 2022 when I fucking left my abuser when I was in a vulnerable ass fucking state does not mean that that was whatever. Y'all can twist that all you want because I did some shit that I shouldn't have done out of kindness. But I was with the same man for 8.5 years. Reese. Now I am with Burner. Been watching since damn near the beginning of her channel. She definitely hasn't had 12 boyfriends. These people are absolutely crazy. You know what's funny? Like this is so unrelated. Every time Gypsy Rose goes live on TikTok, she has like 50,000 people in there, and people will literally tell her that she's had like, same shit, 12 boyfriends. You've had like hundreds of boyfriends. Like, where do y'all get this from? 3. She's had 3 boyfriends. Nick, Ryan, Ken. 3. Right? Where do you get 12? She's had 2. You know? Yeah, Jory's on it. She doesn't play. Because I'm like, oh, it's okay. And Jory will be like, absolutely the fuck not. It's not actually okay. I'm like, okay. Did you hear she's preggers? Yes, I did hear that she's pregnant. If you guys go back and watch what I said about Gypsy Rose, the first YouTube video that I made about her, I kind of predicted what the internet would do. You know, and I'm like, I don't know if I really like her with Ryan, but I don't care as long as she's happy and she's safe. Cool. Like if she's, you know, she's married to Ryan and she's happy, whatever. And then the Lifetime thing came out, and episode 1, it made me so uncomfortable seeing Ryan like all up on her at 3 o'clock in the morning in a fucking hotel room. Like that was a creepy, cringy ass scene where I was so uncomfortable watching that, you know, and my video was made before that came out. And I'm just like, I just get a weird feeling from Ryan, you know? I don't really care who she's with though, as long as she's happy, and I wish her all the best. But I had this really weird feeling about Ryan. And right now more things have come out from that show, and it's like, dude, things are kind of weird. I have heard about Aubrey Wyatt. May she rest in peace. I'm very glad that Heather Wyatt was able to rejoin social media. That is one of the worst pains I can imagine, having to bury your child. Then on top of that, if you guys don't know, Aubrey Wyatt took her own life after being bullied severely in school. Her mother, Heather, was then court-ordered to stay silent on social media. So then everyone lifted her up, and they were like, okay, we'll be her voice then. Because if you had to silence, if that happened to me and a judge tried to silence me, that would be the least of this family's worries. Like, I would be back in prison. I would go absolutely fucking feral. You know what I mean? So a gag order would be the least of that family's worries. So I'm very glad that a judge was like, hey, actually, not okay. It's not okay to silence her. So yeah. Social media is so dangerous for teens these days. Yeah, and it's dangerous for everyone. We've seen that so many times, not just in kids, but in young adults as well. And it's horrible. Going through a bad situation right now, and he won't leave. He will call me names, but won't leave. How do I respond to this? Hold on. Because a lot of times in relationships that are very toxic or very abusive, oh, she forgot I'm live. I don't want to be like sexist or anything, but a lot of times in my experience of what I've seen firsthand, and there is case law on this, a lot of times the man will not leave. They will make your environment absolutely unbearable and even more toxic, and they will continue to do all of these things. And a lot of it, you know, is partly because, you know, they want you to leave and they just don't have the fucking balls to leave, and they're just fucking lazy and like all of these things. But when it comes to abuse, leaving is One of the scariest times for the person that is going through that, if you are not happy and you are not safe and that person is mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, any way abusing you, find a plan. Don't tell that person that you're leaving. And when you get the chance, when you have a plan in place, leave. Do not tell them that you are leaving them in person. And there is case law on this. There's case law on the victim of an abusive relationship trying to leave and not being allowed to and then not surviving that. So I would rather you be like a bitch and break up in a text message and hurt someone's feelings than be unsafe. And that is in every scenario. So, you know, that's always my advice, is to act like everything is completely fine, create a plan, and then leave, and then maybe make a call. Hey, I left, you know, say whatever it is. It's scary. Like, breakups are not normal these days. These days you have to change your phone number, sell your house, get a different car, move out of state, block them on everything, and get a fucking restraining order. Like, you know? You also don't need a reason to leave. You don't need them to do anything bad to leave. You don't have to have a reason to leave. If you are not happy, you can leave. It's okay. You don't have to, they don't have to even have done anything. They don't have to be abusive. If it's not something that you want, if you are unhappy in any way, it's okay to leave. That's with anything. That's at your job, in your relationship. If you don't like your doctor, dump the doctor. Find a new doctor. If you don't like your lawyer, find a new lawyer. If you don't like where you live, find somewhere else to live. And I know that that is not as easy as that. I know it's a lot more complicated than that. But if you are unhappy, unsafe, just bored of it, tired of it, go somewhere else, leave. There's so much more to life than the same hometown with the same 2 grocery stores and 3 bars and 12 people. You know, there's way more to life than that. Did the restraining order work? I've only put 1 restraining order on an individual, my ex, Reese. He violated it, I don't know, 5 to 8 times, just off the top of my head. He even had other people violate that order for him, including, but not limited to, his girlfriend. She would email me and contact me, and you're not supposed to contact that person via a third party. That is also against the fucking rules when it comes to a restraining order. And every single way imaginable, he violated it by coming to my home, contacting me, doing welfare checks on me. And the cop said, well, he spaced out, I see it, Dory. He spaced out the calls where he wasn't doing welfare checks every other day or something. And then the cops were like, well, he didn't do a welfare check for a month, or it's been 2 months since he did a welfare check, so we can't really do anything about that. It's not harassing if he calls every 2 months or every 3 months. I'm like, you guys are waking me up in the middle of the motherfucking night for nothing. He did that 12 times or something crazy. You know, the kids are here, the dog's here, the dogs wake up, the dogs bark, the kids wake up. It's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Then when he stopped doing that, he started sending Uber Eats to the house, like donuts and stuff for the kids, or Starbucks for the kids, which seemed like a nice gesture, but he would have it delivered an hour and a half before they were even supposed to wake up. Again, interrupting our routine. A lot of times the people, because he would always have like meet at door, they would ring the bell or they would knock on the door, and that would fucking wake up the dogs, which would wake up the kids, and it was just chaos. I was exhausted. I wasn't sleeping, you know, and it's like, it sounds like it's a nice thing that he's doing, but it's not. He's being a fucking D-bag. He's doing this on purpose. He knows why. It's just to keep me tired and exhausted. It's to get me to act out of character and be unhinged. But when you are purposely trying to exhaust your child's only caregiver, when you're trying to exhaust their resources, make them physically exhausted, you know, you're constantly keeping them in a state of fight or flight because of your past abuse and your stalking, and then people come into the house all the time, you're abusive. Like, straight up. Just the fact that he does that during the OP is a crime. Yeah, it was. His assault, he was charged with and convicted of assault, right? In 2 different states. In Illinois specifically, the misdemeanor assault, which is the only one that I pressed charges for. I didn't press charges for way worse things that happened, but I just had enough. So the misdemeanor assault in March of last year should have been bumped up to a felony because he violated an order of protection all of those times, but all of those times it was ignored and not taken seriously. And then one of the times that he violated it by physically coming to my home, the court did not enter the order of protection in the system the correct way. So we went back to court on the date that it expired. The judge extended it, and the person at the court that was supposed to file that correctly did not file it in the system. So I was holding the court order in my hand and showing the cop, and the cop's like, well, it's not in my system. It's not on my end. They messed it up. Sorry, nothing I can do. And I'm like, what? Like, that's how bad the system is. Even when you do all of the things, right? You do all the things, you report it, you get the order of protection. Sometimes they mess up so bad that they don't even enter it in the fucking system. It's just wild, you know? And if I hadn't have experienced that the way that I did, I wouldn't be able to give you guys solid advice when it comes to it. You know, I've learned from all of these different things and all of these interactions and all of that. What's the point of the protection order if there aren't consequences when it's broken? Yep. Why they only advocate after someone is murdered is wild. Yeah. You know, and in my case specifically, my ex is a veteran. He's a rare one. And a lot of cops are veterans, you know? He got away with a lot of shit. And then when he finally was charged with a crime in 2 different states, it was put in veterans court. Guess what that means? It means no transcripts. It means the victims are not even notified. It means it's a closed hearing and no one knows what is talked about in that hearing. It's completely closed off to the public. You will never get record of it. And that violates state law because the victim has to be notified in cases like that. It's corrupt. It's very, very corrupt. So submit charges against him as long as you're just, it's over. It's over. We are where we are, you know?
You're pretty. Oh, you lied?
I tried to like name all of your face tats. I only got to like 12.
Well, there's like
Oh
30.
my God. How many are there?
Like 30.
Okay. Now I just saw like a bunch on the side that we missed. How many did I get, you guys? I hate the word victim too. Hate it. Hate it. How many did I get to? 15? Okay. He also has the Scottish flag, the Birmingham ball, that other dude from The Simpsons. Did I say that one? $30. Doesn't have 30. Probably means his whole head. I'm just talking about like his face. I got him. I didn't. Bart. No, the other one. Slideshow Bob. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, I'm only gonna stand for a few more minutes. Yeah, Sideshow Bob is the one that I forgot. Oh, I am very happy. I mean, the kids are making me absolutely fucking insane. Like, I feel crazy because, oh my God, it's a lot. How did I meet Burner? I found him on the internet. You guys, you don't remember this? I interviewed Burner 4 years ago on YouTube. And we just have been friends ever since. And I avoided him like the plague because I wasn't single and I always thought he was hot. He was like my secret TikTok crush. And last year, we started, you know, calling each other a lot, totally platonic. He was asking me for advice with certain things, and he would always reach out to me for advice about like YouTube. It was very professional the entire time, so don't even start. And he was asking me for advice about, you know, someone that was dealing with addiction. And one night I called him kind of late. I was having a whole ass panic attack. It's a very sweet story. And I was just crying and I wanted someone to talk to, and I'm like, I wonder if Burner is up, and because he always just has such a good perspective on things. And I called him. I was reorganizing my kitchen because I couldn't sleep and my insomnia was so bad, and I was just in my room watching my security cameras, kind of afraid. Just a whole full-fledged panic attack. And I'm sitting on the kitchen floor trying to organize my fuckery drawers and cabinets and everything because I just didn't know what else to do. And within 2 minutes of being on the phone, he had me laughing. And we stayed on the phone for like over an hour and a half, I think. And somewhere in that, I'm sitting in a sea of like cleaner and like stuff from like under the sink, you know. I'm like, you know, you're always my secret TikTok crush. And he's just like, what? I have proof. Like, you're my secret TikTok crush. I'm like, okay, bye, good night. I'm like, I'm just gonna go to bed and pretend that spaz moment didn't happen. Yep, it was very, you know, do you like me? Check yes or no. Lunatic. So yeah, he called me the next day and I'm like, nope, I'm good. He's like, what? I'm like, nothing. How's it going? Yeah, and that's just kind of how that happened. And then, you know, when I met him in real life, it was just, you know, when you know, you know. You have a fuckery drawer. We have, the whole house is fuckery, to be honest. A lot of junk drawers. We have a whole junk cabinet. So it's good. It's going good. Yeah, sweet. I was supposed to meet Burner in real life years ago. I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know, for some event. I got a call from somebody and they're like, yeah, they're gonna do like, you know, like a VidCon thing for TikTokers. I'm like, oh, a TikTok thing? I'm not really a TikToker. They're like, you have over 1 million followers. Okay. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll go. You know, maybe I'll go. Who's gonna be there? And they're like, oh, Brittany Jade. I'm like, oh, I like her. Colin Ray. I'm like, okay, cool, I like him. And they started naming off people, and I'm like, oh yeah, I fuck with all these people. Like, that's cool. And some people that I didn't know. And then they were like, oh, and that Burner 420 guy, he's gonna be there too. And I'm like, oh, I am busy. I can't go. I just remember thinking, I can't be in a room with them. Like, I can't. Nope. Mm-mm. I do still have the original video up with Burner. It's funny. He had a lot less face tats back then. And then there's 2 videos. He was my most hated guest. Ironic. And I invited him to come back on the channel, I want to say like a month or 2 later, because you guys were just like, this guy's a fucking menace. This guy's fucking psychotic. And I'm like, okay, let's give him another chance. Like, let's ask him some questions. I'm gonna tell him your feedback. And there's a short about that, about him being my most hated guest. And there's 2 interviews from 4 years ago. Then I interviewed him again last year, and you guys are still like, fuck no. You know why? Suddenly I can't go. I'm very busy. I feel like COVID-y. Before COVID. I have COVID. Yeah, so then I interviewed him again. You know why people are kind of shitty about it? Because he's so honest about it, you know? He's so honest about what he experienced in prison. And he's not like, I just feel so bad about the violence and it just crushes me every day. No, he's very honest, and he's like, it was either gonna be them or me. That is the reality of prison. I don't feel bad to an extent because they were going to do the same to me. If I didn't do what I did, I would not be here. You know, like, and that's just, he's very blunt about it, very honest about it. But he's not that person anymore, you know? He left that gang, he left that lifestyle. He's fucking He's a father. He's a regular ass person. You know, he's very removed from that life. And that's the best thing that we can hope, is that someone gets out of prison and they do the right thing and they don't go back to prison and they stop committing crimes and they're a good fucking person. Like, how much more could you possibly ask of someone, you know? I'll move you guys right here. People are mad that he tells those graphic stories and he's not like begging for forgiveness or something. I don't know what the right approach would be, you know, other than just to be as blunt and as raw and honest as possible. So, trying to quit smoking, cigs, any advice? I'm struggling. I am probably the worst person to ask. I was never addicted to cigarettes. I smoked 13 years ago. It's always so weird to say to me. I'm like, it was like 8 or 9 years ago, 13 years ago. I smoked in 2011, and for years I had smoked, but I stopped in 2011 and I smoked in 2022 because I was very, very, very stressed out and going through abuse and all of that stuff. But I just stopped. I was never addicted to cigarettes. So, you know, I'm definitely the worst person to ask. Carrie, oh, are you home? My day's going good. I quit smoking by vape. Yeah. Well, Butrin has helped me quit. I stopped vaping too. Yeah, so maybe that's a good bridge, you know, is to try vapes and then kind of slowly get off of those. You stop vaping for surgery. Yeah, I do occasionally hit one of Burner's vapes, but I'm never gonna like go buy one. It's not something that I've ever really struggled with or been addicted to. If there is one around, I'm like, oh, what flavor is that? Like I might hit someone else's vape, but I'm never gonna buy one. They're so crazy. Do you have any advice on how to clear your head, feel better mentally? Oh, there's so many things. Wedding bells. Don't like that. As far as like, you just have to figure out what works for you. You know what I mean? Like I struggle with depression every day. I'm always depressed. I have to constantly pull myself out of it, but I know like how to work around that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just taking my frustrations and my stress out on yard work. Like that's helpful. It's helpful to me right now. Going for a walk, you know, trying to work out, making sure you're eating right, making sure you're drinking water. And you could do all of these things and still feel like shit and still struggle with depression. But if you're not eating right, taking care of your body, drinking tons of water, going outside, doing certain things, then you're not even giving your body a fighting chance, you know? Better late than never. You caught me. Caught me. How are you doing with being a mama of 3? It's a lot. It is a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. It's really hard. I feel like I'm going insane sometimes, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Didn't he drop out? He just got out of prison and stopped being around those people. So, you know, technically, that's the perfect way to put it. Yeah, full time. Yep, he has full custody. It is 24/7 up in this bitch. It would be amazing if the other parties could get it the fuck together. You know, hopefully having, you know, it takes a village, right? So having everyone that is healthy and positive and sober and, you know, not abusive, having positive adults around would absolutely help. So we want We want that to eventually happen, you know, but I'm not holding my breath at this point. Just on my end, not talking about his. How do you budget? Oh, bitch, I have ADHD. Like the amount of times a neurotypical person has been like, get a planner, just get a calendar, set your alarm. I can't even tell y'all. It doesn't work. I bought so many journals and calendars and fucking reminding thingies, and I've set all the alarms. I'll set an alarm to do something. I'll turn off that alarm and completely forget about it. I'm like, ew, what the fuck is up with this alarm? Jesus Christ. It's so annoying. That was your take your meds alarm, bitch. Like, what? Yeah, Jory is my baby daddy. Budget. I know. Aren't these neurotypical people so cute? They're so cute. After pays the death of me. That's funny. We're in the same boat, lack of budgeting. Yeah, it's... Where would you want to travel? Right now my bank account's like, oh, you want to go on vacation? The backyard works, right? Shut up. But I would want to travel to Italy. My daughter has severe ADHD. It's hard. I'm learning. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you don't, but your kid does, that's hard. That would be hard. So one of three, maybe that little one, I don't know, but one for sure has ADHD. Micah has ADHD. So, you know, once I started to learn more about my own ADHD, it was a million times easier to help her. Yeah. So I imagine why that would be hard. Like, I just look at Micah sometimes and I'm like, yeah, that's the ADHD. That's the neurodivergent energy right there. Cause like I'll watch her do the same like weird shit that I do, you know? Burner too, he's a stoner with ADHD. So you guys can imagine how that's going. ADHD tip is to structure your day. Okay. Yep. The ADHD tip is to follow the dopamine, okay? If you're excited to go fucking mow the lawn right now, don't say, okay, well, I can just do it tomorrow. You ride the dopamine, okay? Just be happy about that. Go get that done. If today you're like, I'm gonna run all these errands, go do that. You know, listen to that. Like I can get 394 things done in one day, and the next day get -2 things done. I'm behind somehow. Like, you know? I will be able to go to Italy. Yeah. I couldn't go with my last ex because he was wanted there, but the military cleaned that up for him, so I'm sure he could go back if he wanted to. But that's why I said that years ago. Burner got back from Scotland last year. He did all of the things, you know, so we can go. Felons are allowed to go to different countries. It's just up to that country to accept you. So, and no, I cannot get my record expunged. I am still on a conditional release kind of in the state of Arkansas. So I was given a 15-year suspended sentence, and that means that I cannot commit another felony. If I commit another felony in 15 years, they can petition to revoke my suspended sentence. Yep, I also have exposure time, which is a very weird thing to try to explain to somebody, but it just means that my criminal history is not great. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Colin. Appreciate you. Right. Plus with like maybe, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe I could get it expunged after that time, but there's other things to clean up with it. I got off parole in June of this year. I'm eligible to have money be expunged in 5 years. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and then everything costs money. Like I could have gotten off my parole in Arkansas faster than I did, but I would have had to go back to court and I would have to pay money. And I'm like, I'm so boring. It doesn't even matter. Like Arkansas parole is so easy. They never did home checks. They never really did anything. And I was on a 1-year thing after a while. Like after going in for like once a week and then every other week and then once a month and every 90 days, they put me on unsupervised parole, which is weird. And I'd never heard of that before. Like I lived in a different county for 2 years. The last 2 years of my parole, I wasn't even living in the same county. I was a county over. I lived in Springdale, Arkansas, and then we moved to Lowell, Arkansas. Those are different counties. No one noticed. No one noticed. Off topic, but are you following the Wade Wilson trial? Is that not over? Wasn't he convicted and sentenced to like... Oh, thank you, Anthony. She's still with that clown. Y'all are crazy. I've been a fan of yours the last couple of years now. I finally caught you live and was able to super chat. It was my pleasure. Oh, you don't have to send a super chat. Just being here and interacting with me is more than enough. I appreciate it. What foundation? I'll show you. Okay, I can probably unplug this now. So I mix these two. I mix the Polite Society More Than a Pretty Face foundation. If you are a oily person, you're not gonna like this. Like you're just not. I'm a dry bitch. So after like a few hours of wearing it, like especially outside, I look dewy and it's very pretty. But I mix More Than a Pretty Face with the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is in Mont Blanc, pale as fuck. And this is in Very Light Warm. So I mix these together. It is cute. It's like a little egg. And I got this on TikTok. It's skincare with foundation. Or skincare with foundation. Yeah, right? Skin-caring foundation. I don't know. I got this on TikTok too. This bronzing stick. Fire. But if you're an oily bitch, you're not gonna like that. Because you're just gonna look like a greasy hot mess. That is, in my opinion, dry skin people for that one. I don't know if you'll like this one either. If you are, no, it's not sponsored. If you're oily, I don't know if you'll like this one either. None of my foundation is matte because I'm so dry. This one's kind of good. This one's more matte. It's just, it's a CC cream, but it is a full coverage. So I think it's a foundation. It has SPF 30. I think this is pretty good. And this is more matte. This is probably the most matte thing that I have. Everything is glow. Like we want to glow up in here. Drunk Elephant Goldie drops make you look so glowy. All I can use is matte. No. Okay, yeah, don't get that one. You're not gonna like it. Shiseido Tinted Moisturizer. Is that the Korean one that goes like, that matches with your skin tone? Because I have that somewhere. It's in like a silver tube or whatever. I lost that. I think I know what you're talking about. I know I had that. That foundation, the, where did it just go? The IL Maquillage or whatever. I got that, but I got it in the wrong shade, the completely wrong shade. This is always a good one, the Double Wear by Estee Lauder. This is just fucking tan. Oh, the pigment mix. Yeah, I have one in blue, but I've never tried it. Everything's expensive. Yeah, all these foundations are expensive. I think this, what are you? Infallible Pro Glow. It's pretty close to this. This one just oxidizes. So you have to be very careful with like making sure you're blending it out because this, get like 2 shades paler because it just changes and that's fucking obnoxious. Buy the right shade or just tan. You know, I had it somewhere. What is this one? Ooh, NARS. Yeah, I love the NARS foundations. They're so good. I love that we're talking about makeup. Hi from South Africa. In almost all of my videos, you guys will see my Amazon storefront, and I have all of my makeup, or most of it, listed in that. I'll go back and update it after I get off of here so that all of it is there, but most of the products that I use, it's in my Amazon storefront. I just don't have it on here because it's alive. Sarah said, Jory, both sides of my brain are constantly at war with each other. One side loves structure, the other side is all over the place. Yeah, it's like having depression and anxiety. Bitch, pick a direction, you know? I didn't do the quiz right for the one that you're talking about. It was definitely my fault. Why am I not a model? Because I'm not. Because there's more to me than my face, you know? If you're a model, that's amazing. Love that for you. But for me, there's more to me than what I look like. Yeah, Jory's been to the moon. Yep, she left not that long ago. I don't know if I should have said that. How's Invisalign going? These one person that had a farm. Most persons get to take care of them. What do you think about that? I think it's amazing if a person has a farm and animals and a garden and, you know, things that teach a skill. I think that's incredible. They wouldn't want me out there because I'd just be trying to save them. They probably like, what kind of farm? So yeah.
Some company reached out to me and wants to promote Too Far Gone. Or like they like to I looked and I thought it was like a scam, but I looked it up.
Sir?
Sorry, y'all. I looked it up and like it's a real company. But anyways, and then this place wants to pay me $500 to drink some water.
Cool.
Literally $500
To drink water?
Yeah.
What kind of water?
I looked them up. They're legit as fuck too. I was like, I'll do it.
I want $500 to drink water.
I'll send them your link and like, you want to do it with her too?
That's funny.
People are like, fuck, I like make that in fucking 3 days.
$500 to drink some water? What kind of water is this? Say hi.
That's pretty awesome. $500 to drink some water.
Oh, there's 2 stars. Oh my God, music. No, God dang it. I missed so many.
Oh, she's live.
I'm live. It's okay. I'm almost done. I'm
Just got
closing
some
out.
news.
You got some news?
Remember about Minecraft?
Yes, look, give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna end it. I think he can help you better. Her worlds got deleted.
My world got deleted, but my coins are back.
Nice.
And my mods are back too.
How?
I don't know. I think. Well, that's good. I just can't help with my world.
Ask Big Dude can help with the worlds. She got all her stuff back. It was detrimental yesterday. She's a huge Minecraft fan, and she deleted all of her mods, and she was working so hard on one of her worlds. She had a house and a little farm and several pools, library, a prison. Of course, she had a prison. And then she had all these sheep, and they're different colors of sheep. They call him Big Dude. Yeah, he's very tall. So they've called him Big Dude for months and months. She was inconsolable last night because she thought the game was like glitching or whatever. So she deleted it, and she got it back. She got it back. Yeah, they call him Big Dude. Crazy. It was something that Riley came up with, and it just stuck, you know? Emerald calls him Big Dude sometimes. He's like, I'm not Big Dude. I'm Dad. She calls him Babe sometimes too. It's funny because she hears me calling him Babe. So she'll, you know, I'll be like, Babe, dinner. And she'll repeat me. It's so cute. Hopefully dad soon. No. My kids have a dad. That would be, yeah. Just as bad as Fortnite. I don't understand any of those games. I can barely walk around in Minecraft because I try to play with her and I'm not good at it. I die when E calls him Babe. It's so cute. It's crazy because it means so much to them. No, it's not disrespectful, but you know, they have a dad, you know? It is an earned title, right? And all we can do is hope that both of our co-parents, who are, mine's counter-parenting, the other one's just kind of, you know, hopefully trying to get it together. All we can do is hope that they get better and get healthy and show up and all of that stuff, because it is an earned title. And, you know, they've been through a lot of stuff. What's up? Yeah, these kids are so good at these games. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna jump off of here and hang out with the fam for a little bit. I really need to edit some videos, but my brain is like, you know. You can watch Burner on Hulu, right? Is that where it is? He was just on United Gangs of America. He was on Vice. So if you go to Hulu, you can see him. It's a very intense episode. It's United Gangs of America. And whew, from start to finish, I'm like, is this just the intro? After like 10 minutes, I'm like, no, this is the episode. Like it's so intense that you're like, you know? But yeah, I will see you guys later. Have a really good day. Bye guys.